Is that Lunalight of all things? Yes, it is. We have a combination of Dark Magician for you, and of course, we have a couple of other little strange things that are going to get through today as well. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So this came out of Your Move TCG earlier in the weekend. It is Lunalight with a little bit of value. It's Lunalight Danger. I assume that this is just make big board. You can hard make the Mega Clops. You know, I can't tell you how many decks probably don't have an out to this at the moment. I don't know. That's just Zeus it off the field would probably be your best answer, but if your opponent doesn't have access to the Zeus at that point in the game. Okay, so we have one copy of Zephyros the Elite. We've got triple copies of Brow for draw power. We also have two Bigfoots, two copies of Chupacabra, triple copies of Mothman, your triple Nessie. We have two copies of Ogopogo, two Thunderbirds with one Jackalope, with one Tsuchinoko, one Dark Grepher. So have one Emerald Bird, triple copies of Kaleido, two copies of Martin. We also have one Sky Blaster. Wow, it's been a very long time since I've seen Phantom Sky Blaster actually doing anything. This is actually impressive. We have one Raider's Wing with your one Reptilian Colt. We also have one Beast, one Lunalight Tiger, triple Allure Darkness, one Danger Response Team, triple Perfume, and then one Serenade Dance. Then we have one Saruja, one Mega Clops, one Five-Headed Link Dragon, one Soldier of Chaos with one Forstrix. We also have one Raider's Knight with one Utopic Future with one Utopic Future Draco, one Dugaris the Timeless with one Baguski. We also have the King of the Pharaoh, one Gaga Magician. We also have the Nightmare, the Emerald, and the Arc Rebellion. And then we have more dangers. So we have one Bigfoot with one Thunderbird, your triple Radion. We also have one Dweller, triple copies of Swords Concealing Light. This is definitely an interesting tech choice. We also have triple Twin Twister and triple copies of Gozen Match here. Wrapping up, well, by far probably one of the cooler decks in the room. Next up here, we have some Dark Magician sporting off Duality. First of all, Duality getting you the ability to bring out something else from the extra deck. You know, this card is one of the many things that, you know, we point to with this card and we go, hey, you know, isn't it really cool that we can do this? It's why you play things like the Fallen of Albaz stuff to kind of make the process a little bit easier to make. And yeah, we are just making it so the opponent just can't play the game. Yup, I'm not going to lie, a Secret Village back with a Dark Dragoon means I can't Dark Ruler no more. It means I can't Super Poly. Anything that's going to attempt to get that Dragoon off of the field, no go. Nope, nothing. So we have one copy of the Apprentice Illusion Magician, two copies of Ash Blossom. We have two copies of Blazing Cartesia with the one Dark Magician Girl, two copies of Fallen of Albaz with the two copies of Magician's Rod. We also have the triple copies of Souls, one copy of Timaeus. We also have one Dark Magician with two Illusion of Chaos. We have triple copies of Brand of Fusion with the one Call by the Grave. Triple copies of Duality. We all know how great of value this card actually is. We have triple Fusion Deployment with triple Secret Village. We also have one Secrets of Dark Magic, two Soul Servant, triple Super Poly, triple Infinite Permanence, and of course, I mean, it's just not complete unless we can win to lock our opponent, right? So yeah, one Schism. We also have one Lulu Walleth, one The Dark Magicians, two Red Eyes Dark Dragoon with the one Dargus Dopelia, one Mud with one Mirror Jade. We also have one Lubellion, one copy of the Dust Dragon with the one Garua, one Winda with the one copy of App Cologne. We also have one Albion and two copies of the Branded Dragon. And then we have triple copies of Droll and Lockbird, because best card. We have one Winda, triple Cosmic Cyclone, one Feather Duster, one Terraforming with your triple Evenly, and the triple copies of Solemn No. Wrapping up, honestly, probably one of the more interesting variants that I've seen out here. You don't tend to see a lot of Dark Magician anything at the moment. It's very, very rogue. Next up here, hey, it's Apophis. Buddy, I've missed you. You know, I love this card. I think that having a swing through of negates actually can be kind of insane. This card, I think, alone can change a lot of games. It's level 5, or excuse me, level 6, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it goes great in my 32 trap deck, right? Yeah. I see that we're also playing a lose one turn on the opponent. We're also playing, and we're playing in the band played on. Okay, well, you know, we got a lot of tech choices going here. You know, when you kind of can wrap things up in a nice bow and tell your opponent no. Okay, so we have two copies of the 3500 man, triple copies of Inspector Border. Hey, look, it's my monster lineup. That's all I need. Easy. We have 1 card of Mize, 2 copies of Cursed Eldland. Got the 1 Eldelixir with the 1 Duality. We have some extra value. Okay. We got some triple copies of Apophis. We got triple copies of Conch. Triple copies of the Scarlet Sanguine. Then we have 1 Golden Land Forever. Triple copies of Goes in Match with 2 copies of Hugwaro. We got the Lose 1 Turn, the 2 copies of the Rivalry, triple copies of the Skill Drain. We got the 2 Judgments, the triple Psalm Reich, the triple copies of There Can Only Be One. And hey, look, we got triple copies of Torrential Tribute. Yeah, you talk about going back in a time machine here, actually seeing Torrential Tribute be relevant. It's always beautiful. We also have 1 Vampire Sucker with the 1 Lena, 1, 2, 3 Link Spiders. Yep, you need to maximize those numbers. I'm trying to lose these on extra. We also have 1 Landphonicus, 1 Nightmare Unicorn with the 1 Nightmare Phoenix and the 1 Cerberus. We also have the 1 Archvendred Savior with the 1 Libby, 2 Gustav, 1 Pleiades, and 1 Armades. You know, no Zeus. We also have 2 Droll and Lockbird, triple Lava Golem, triple Space Rock, 1 in the Band Played On, triple Evenly, 1 Psalm Judgment, and of course we have 2 copies of Unending Nightmare here, wrapping up some Eldlich for you. Not too impressive, but you know what, it gets the job done. Next up, it's Heroes. You know, I don't know what it is as of late, but protection of the elements has just kind of creeped on in here. I've been genuinely impressed to see that hero players have been dedicating a slot to this. Doesn't have Elemental Hero in the name, kind of makes me super sad about that, but the utility hero toolbox in its current iteration kind of, it does care about this a little bit. And I mean, to be fair, the Neo stuff with the favorite contact has definitely stuck around because people found out that they can actually make the Infernal Divisor halfway through the combo now, and people are like, oh, well, that's cool. You know, while Neos itself isn't necessarily like the best card in the world, it does allow for a lot of the little combo extensions that you kind of want to see. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. You have the 1 Dark Angel with the 1 Denier. We also have 2 Malicious. We also have 1 Plasma with the 1 Blaze Man. We also have the 1 Honest Neos with Liquid Soldier. 2 Shadow Mist with the Spirit of Neos. Triple copies of Stratos. 2 Forest with your 2 Increase. We also have 2 Via. 1 Brick. And then we have triple copies of Your Hero Lives. 1 Called By, 1 Foolish. Triple copies of Fusion Destiny. 2 Mass Change. 1 Miracle Fusion. 2 Poly. 1 Rhoda. 1 Favorite Contact. And 1 Protection of the Elements. Starting in the extra, we have the 1 extra Wonder Driver. We have 1 Infernal Divisor, 1 Dread Decimator with 2 Cross Crusader. We have Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, 2 copies of Darklaw, the 1 Blast, the 1 Sunrise, the 1 Shining Neo Swingman, 1 Infernal Rage with the 1 Absolute Zero, and then we have 2 DP. Yeah, 2 DP sometimes comes up. We also have triple Droll and Lockbird, triple Nibiru, 1 copy of Baguski, 1 Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Evenly Matched, and triple copies of Rivalry of the Warlords here. Wrapping up a little bit different take on Hero, but, you know, don't be surprised that, you know, any sort of variant or, you know, sort of good pile of cards, it's all thanks to this guy. I blame him. Next up here, we have what's called the Walmart Special. This was a 4-0 deck profile. They're like, yeah, we now got some structured decks. I mean, I see a little bit more extra work that's been put into this than, you know, just the standard Walmart Special. But, okay, I just wanted to include some Traptrix in this video because they literally called the deck a Walmart Turbo, just being able to what you can kind of put in here. And I mean, once again, a little bit extra stuff, but that's not a problem, right? So we have 2 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. We have 1 copy of Beargram, 2 copies of Droll and Lockbird, with the 1 copy is the Zex Dagger. We have triple copies of Parallax Seed with 2 copies of the Arachnocampa, 2 copies of the Dionea with triple copies of Mantis. We also have triple copies of Myromelia, 2 copies of the Little One. We also have 1 copy of Vesquillo. We have 1 Called by the Grave, the 1 Tramp Tantalizing Tune, 2 copies of the Trap Trip Garden, and then we have 1 Banishing Trapple, 1 Bottomless, 1 Chain Hole, 2 Evenly, 2 copies of Floodgate. We also have 2 copies of the Best Trap Hole. I've lost to 2 of these in a row. We also have 2 Imperm, 1 Time Space, triple Hold Tia, and 1 Nightmare. Then we have 1 Underworld Goddess, triple Sarah, 1 copy of Caligula, 1 Adipus with 2 Rafflesia, 2 copies of the Pinquilla. We also have 1 Morars, 1 Redoer, 1 Baguski, the 1 Zeus. We're actually playing 1 copy of Circle of the Fairies. Then we have 2 Godarla, 1 Cowboy, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Lightning Storm, 2 Raigeki, 2 Dimensional Bear, 2 Gozen, 2 copies of the Terrifying Trap Hole, and of course 2 copies of Torrential Tribute here. Wrapping up, definitely a pile, for sure. So what do you think? Please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.